pleasure to welcome you and thank you for attending this 2018 September 11th Remembrance ceremony. At this point, we will welcome the combined West Pierce Fire and Rescue and Lakewood Police Honor Guard, which will present the colors, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Well, good morning again. You know, as I sat at the dais the other night at a city council meeting and looked out at a fresh crop of our youth council from high school, I realized that most of them were not even born 17 years ago when the course of America was really changed forever. And it's important to remember, both for ourselves and those who come after us, what September 11th did and what it meant. So my memories are poignant and will always be with the 3,000 souls that perished on that day, but also with the hundreds who have since perished as a direct result of their participation in the rescue and recovery exercises, and this nearly 7,000 soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines who have perished in the war on terror since 9/11. Recognizing that all of those people, the first responders who ran toward danger instead of away, the rescue and recovery workers, and the military personnel who have given their lives, were all there voluntarily. And I would ask you to pass on to future generations the sacrifices of those who came before them and so selflessly acted to protect our community and our country. Thank you.
September 11th is, something different for everybody. Everybody has a different memory. I think for most of us, we remember, where we were when we heard the news. But what we can't forget is that for thousands of people, this marked the day when their friends and family and loved ones lost their lives in an instant, in the blink of an eye. So as we go forward today, and as we remember and honor those that we lost on 9/11 and those that continue to fight for us in the war on terror, I ask that we also take a minute to just stop and appreciate those that are in our lives, those that we care for, and those that mean so much to us, because really we don't know when that will be taken from us.
We're gathering to remember an event that took place 17 years ago, and for many in our country, that's an entire lifetime. My son was born in 2002, and last week he started high school. And he represents tens of thousands of students across our country that are high school age now, yet have no personal remembrance of the events of September 11th. And certainly they will learn about what happened, they'll study it, and they'll learn about the important names and dates, but they'll never be able to understand 9/11 the way that people in my generation have come to understand those events. It isn't just about remembering the facts. It's also important to tell the stories that each one of us carries. It's through these stories the youth of our nation can better understand the events on a personal level and understand how 9/11 changed our country. Tell them stories about how hard it was to laugh when all of the television had been preempted, and for days it was only uninterrupted news and memorials. Tell them stories about courage when average citizens stepped up and put their lives on the line to save others. And tell them stories about how united our country was and how proud we were to be Americans.